Good morning, everybody. This is Dragma here, and I was checking on my baby monitor lizard, and oh my god, this is probably the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Ooh, I want that. I don't want to wake him up. He fell asleep in his bowl. Like, no joke, he fell asleep in his bowl. Of course, I have his padding and stuff like that here because this type of soil was not doing him any good. Plus, when I feed him, it's a lot easier for him to rub it against that and help him, and it doesn't get stuff stuck in their throats. I'm gonna let him wake up himself. Looks like someone is getting ready to molt. Oh yeah, she's definitely getting ready to molt. I just needed to move her out. I buried their whole. I got them new soil because their soil was molded, which is in that bag. He needs to be soaked. The male. You see all that stuff right there? That's his shed. That didn't go so well. Then I need to clean that enclosure out. But yeah, she is definitely getting ready to molt. I can see that. So that means she needed a moisture environment. I'm gonna moisture it down even more. Then I won't feed her out for another couple of weeks. I'm gonna start feeding her superworms because these guys down here are definitely way too much protein. I haven't fed her in a while, and now look at that fang action. Holy balls, that's huge. I would not like to be envenomated by those lovely. By the way, did you know their fangs are actually arms? So technically, instead of having 8 legs, they actually have 10. That's their teeth are actually their venomous arms that they use to envenomate things with. They have a small mouth underneath that as well. So technically, spiders are actually 10-legged creatures. Yeah, she's definitely getting ready to molt. I can see it. This one, she is probably hungry, so we are going to drop her in a nice. Probably drop her in a roach, but I don't want to because, yeah, the pinky toe is doing good. I moved her into something like this because that was just way too hard to feed her. I can just literally go like this, lower it down. Of course, I have that in there. Makes it aesthetical. I can just take the food, drop it over there, and she'll eat it. To a boreal species, got a good looking cage, to a old world looking cage. Of course, she's moving her thing, but can't wait. She's gonna molt sometime today, I know it. But yeah, this fish tank definitely needs water in it. I need to get rid of this fish here and this big guy right there. That's almost 2 foot of water. That's like 10 gallons out of the water. 30 actually. That's like 1, 2, 3. That's like, this is a 45-gallon cage. Gecko! This door is still broken. Still need to clean it though, but I added some water. 2 things of water. I'm going to wait. Let me see if those eggs will incubate itself inside that enclosure. I'm getting scruffy, so I'm going to be shaving today. I'm going to try and stay up and not sleep all day like I did for the last few freaking days when I told people to wake me the hell up. I've had plans this week and I had slept through every single one. Like, I'm supposed to get pet food. Never got it. Never got any pet food. I need to get more vape juice, or I'm gonna kill someone. Because people always keep making me sleep in. I don't like sleeping in. Oh, by the way, Mangrove has gotten way bigger, which I will currently show you because I know how big he is. So now, of course, I'm going to switch the camera. Of course, I have stuff on the tank because, yeah, why the fuck not? This lizard still doesn't have a heat lamp or heat bulb. Look how big this chunky monkey is. That is such a big chunky monkey. Like, oh, and he's in pink too, so he's gonna start shedding. Yeah, see, he's in pink. You can see the light gray. His coloration's faded. Yeah, he's in pink. Here. See, he's in pink, you can tell. He is definitely getting ready to shed. But look at those shimmerod red bands on him. That is a beautiful California king. He likes to be close to me. He doesn't like being. There we go. There you go, buddy. Right, I raised him as a little bitty baby. Oh, you know me. Stop it. He's my little buddy, and I love him because he's my little boop noodle. He likes to grab a hold of my finger, not viciously, but he'll hold on to it. And when he realizes it's not food, because I'll hold him like this, he'll get better. Now, Houdini, on the other hand, we're gonna wake him up. Hey, wakey, wakey! Let's get some eggs and bacon. Come on. Time to get yourself warmed up. Monitor lizards sleep around the water time. They sleep in water to moisten down their scales. It helps them with their body. It's good for their health, and plus this pool is perfect for them. He is not very happy. But we're gonna take him. We're gonna set him down because he knows it's time to wake up. We're going to grab this thingy right here. We're just gonna dry him off. He wants nothing to do with light right now. Yeah, he wants nothing to do with light. I just woke him up. It's literally 7 o'clock. Just put it that way. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's brand spanking early in the morning. They don't like being woke up early, but I'm gonna get him an early bird. Get him up to be an early bird. that up too. Let's see my lip. Oh, man, buddy. But yeah, this little lizard's gonna turn into a beast. This is just a baby. By the time it's fully grown, it's gonna be 5 to 6 foot long and about 120 pounds. I'll be picking him up with 2 hands instead of 1. I'll be cradling him like a baby. But his name's Houdini. We're gonna I tried getting him on a feeding video. I got him on one of my old feeding videos, but it didn't save because the Bixby had to freaking work and ruin everything and shut my video off. Like, it canceled the whole entire app. Didn't even save the video, didn't do nothing. I showed you guys videos of feeding the tarantulas, feeding him, feeding Raven, the fish, the geckos, and everything, and it didn't even save. I was so upset. And this was yesterday too. Maybe today he'll eat again, because he has to eat a lot as a baby. Because I'm going to make him all chunky and fat. He is definitely doing a lot better since I've had him now for 3 days in my house. But he's been gone for about a month. I paid $60 for this little lizard. Lost him in my friend's car because the people at the pet store put him in a blueberry containment, which really pissed me off because that is not how you put a reptile in a cage. You should put him in a secured location cage, because these reptiles right here, this one particularly, are not stupid. This is one of the smartest species of lizards on this planet. And they stick them in a blueberry containment. If you get them in a blueberry containment, you should put them in a different containment. For Christ's sake, hold on. I don't want him moving around too much because he'll get active and then he runs. Then he's a bitch to catch. Where is he at? For Christ's sake, when you get a gecko, would you ever put it in a blueberry containment? No. You put it in something like this. This is the containment I bought my first gecko in. So, that's why I got him in. Actually, no, the first gecko containment is in the freezer that's holding my frozen thawed mice, which are for my king snake. He's going to be starting on pinkies sooner or later when I get food. The baby snakes are still not eating by themselves, which is a big problem. It's been almost a month or 2. So I'm going to starve them out and see how it goes, because they're going to get hungry. Get him in the corner like, hello! He's looking at you guys. He's also looking at the camera. Kind of looks like a little velociraptor if you think about it. My little velociraptor, I'm going to take that piece of hair off him. See, I'm going to compare him. Later on, I'm going to find I have a velociraptor toy that I used to have. Yes, I still have some toys that I still keep. I actually still have my baby toy that I had from since I was born. I will never get rid of that. My parents keep trying to make me get rid of it, and I told them to go fuck themselves because I've had that since I was a baby. It's very sentimental to me. It looks like someone's still tired. You still tired? Huh? It's like, yeah, you woke me the fuck up, dude. I was relaxing in my water. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get you fed today. Get you on a video. Maybe people are gonna love you and dub you and think you're adorable. Because you are. You're one of the most adorable lizards I've ever owned. The Eurymactrix is also getting huge. Like, she's growing. I just put her food in there, but she has no heat, which I need to get a heat. I need tomorrow. I'm going to go in the morning time. I'm going to ask Chloe if she can get a friend to get me to the pet store, because I need to get to the pet store. Like, I need to get heat lamps. I need to get food, like crickets, for him and the one tarantula up there, because the one tarantula will not eat roaches. She refuses to eat roaches. Yeah, and a couple others. Beep, 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 be-do-do-do-do-do-do. You ready to get warmed up? Huh? Ready to get warmed up? I think yes. Let's put your plants back into the corner like it should be, because it gives you more aesthetics. This is his cage, literally. No, this is his enclosure. The heat pad is literally underneath. I want to get a heat pad above and underneath. We're gonna get him where the heat. I'm gonna feel where the heat. Yeah, see, this is warm right here. This is what I want. This is gonna be warm to the touch. It's good enough for him, and if it gets too cold, I'll just do this. I'm going to close that off. If it gets too cold that I know of, I can always just put this above it, which will cause a nice warmth environment. You see, this isn't. He's going to walk around. I'm going to get him some food. I think he ate the roaches that are in there last night, because the roaches can't go through the bottom. I made sure. I dropped a few roaches in there. He went after a couple of them. But I need to clean my room, do a couple other things, clean that frog enclosure, take out the dead, make sure it's nice again. I am going to be taking the frog in to a pet store. Unfortunately, he is going bye-bye. See, look, he's on his pool. Already getting comfy again. Thing is, when he gets big, that's gonna be a problem, because he's gonna need a fucking pool. He's literally gonna need a pool. Like, no joke, a baby pool. Like, baby pool. He's gonna get about 5 foot long. And Nile monitors need water to soak. So, oh, yay. So what I'm going to be doing is he's going to be basically, this is going to be fun. I'm going to have an outside cage for him, and I'm going to have an inside cage for him, so during the winter time, right now he's still a baby. Once he gets about 4 or 5 foot long and big, I'll build him a cage outside. But since he's still a baby, I can, for Christ's sake, I can put him in that cage right there when he's about 3 foot. Move the rats into a different cage. That's a 55-gallon aquarium. I could put him in that. And go from there. And yes, my hair is getting really long, and I love it. So, yep, well, Mangrove's doing okay. I am keeping my snakes. I am keeping one of the babies. I'm going to hand them off to a friend so that she can sell them. I can get the money off the babies, because they're my babies. I bred them. I'm going to put the rats in a smaller enclosure, because there's only 4 of them now. There's 2 males, 2 females, and they're grandbabies and the original 2. The only ones I have left are the twins. I put down 2 out of the 6 that I had. Well, 7. There were 8 rats. Then it went down to 7 because one bit me, and I told it not to, and I killed it because it bit me again, and it drew blood badly. Don't put up with that. If rats bite, they die. They become snake food. Oreo and Caramel passed away from old age because they're about 3-4 years old. They're old. Rats don't live long. They shouldn't. And it's a normal. Usually rats can live up to 4 to 5 years. So it's a nice lifestyle for him. The mice I got rid of completely. I wiped them all out. Fed them off to the corn snakes. They ate them, and then that lasted a while. Now my corn snakes are eating rats. Right now they're eating chicken because they're not taking the big rats. I'm going to feed the male after I soak him today. I'm going to feed him the one rat. I know he can eat a full-sized rat because he's way the fuck bigger than the female. Like, no joke. Right now he's trying to get that shed off. Hold on. See, here's some of the shed that I didn't get completely. Like, no joke. I need to also clean the bowl. This is the trash bowl. I'll throw it into that bag when I'm done. His freaking tail. Just his tail is way the hell bigger than this female. See? Head comparison. We're gonna move. Yeah, look. Size comparison. He's way bigger. He still has that shed on him. See, I don't want to ruin much of his scales. I want to get... That's a spicy meatball. I'm going to moisten this cage as well. Yeah, he has scale. He's really agitated over this. Like, no joke. He does not like this. I'm gonna get him soaked. I'm gonna get you soaked, buddy. Female's gonna get a nice soaking as well, because she's probably going to go through another shed too. But he had the worst shed that I've ever had him with. He's never had this problem before. The female I have. He has never had this problem, so this is new to him. He doesn't like it. He's agitated. He's upset. I can understand about that. That's That's very, very relatable. The female was the same way. Eccentric. Now, watch this. I'm going to move the lid, and my rats are gonna come out and say hi, like they always do. They love attention. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here, Lunky. Come here, Chunky Monkey. Hi, sweetie. They're a lot healthier now since I downgraded their population. They're way the hell happier, way the hell healthier. I actually do need to get them some more food. That's their holding food containment thingy. So, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to watch from. You're gonna have to look at my chin while I feed them. And now this is Caramel Jr. She's mellowed. Oh, don't you dare hiss at me. Make that sound, Missy. I'll beat your ass. She's a good girl. She's a sweetheart. You just need to get used to me. She looks just like Caramel, too. That's why I kept her. She's a good girl. Not as calm as Caramel, but that's what you get with females. That's what you get with females. What you get with females. Now, we got Mr. Shadow here. Hi, buddy. He's my good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here, Shadow. Come here. Hi, bub. You don't want to come say hi? You don't want to come say hi? There you go. This right here. This young one. This is Hope. He's not black or gray. But he's very, very playful and movable. Hold on. I'm gonna stick you guys like this so I can show you guys, because he just dropped and now he's all hyper diapered. But he's a good boy. He just needs a little bit. How you doing, Hope? How you doing? How you doing, little buddy? Huh? Hope's a good rat. They're all good rats. They're all raised right. Now this one, Miss Brownie, she loves the attention. She loves my attention. She's my good girl. Huh. She'll give you kisses too. Can I get kisses today? No? I'll give kisses to you. Good girl. As for Mr. Shadow, settle down, big guy. Shadow, settle down, settle. I got you. He is the big male now. He is the firstborn, and makes him rightful leader of the group. He's my good boy. Acts just like Caramel, but a little bit more hyper. But you'll grow into a big, gentle boy. As long as I keep messing with him like I did with Caramel. Both of these two, both of the twins. Literally, there are twins. The tan one's the child of Cookie and Cream, which Cookie died from heat exhaustion, which made me upset because the room wasn't that hot. The other three that I had died from apparently not eating. When there was always food in the cage, I made sure of that. Oh, I almost fell. But what can you do? Can't do nothing about it. It's not much you can do, actually. But if an animal doesn't want to eat, there's something wrong with it. What I did was after those two died, I threw one in the trash can. I wanted to bury him, but Mom wouldn't let me. Dump that water over there. We're going to check out the Euromectrix and see how she's doing. Like I said, that's a big Dubai roach, which shouldn't be in the cage at all. That's a big roach that shouldn't be inside that cage. But it is. And right now, she's getting defensive because I'm pulling her out of her home. Yeah. She's gotten pretty big. Chunky monkey. Very big chunky monkey. She needs to come out and be a good dragon. And it looks like you need to go through a soaking as well. Because you're starting to shed. You're shedding. So you need to go through a soaking. Yeah. Look, you see those fingers? She's going through a soak. She's going to need a soaking as well. We're going to stick her back in her little thing. Make sure her hides like that. I'm going to get her a light so she can come out, walk around, because it's not healthy for Elizabeth to be in pure darkness. She has food, so she'll be able to eat too. As long as she eats. She needs a light, is what I'm saying. She needs a light. We're going to see if this tarantula, after I find the tongs, which I lost them yesterday somehow. I don't know how I lost them because they were right there beside me, but I lost them. I lost my tongs to feed my tarantulas and my beauty. I need to find those fucking tongs today. There they are. Give me those. Found them. So now, because that tarantula over here is going to be molting, I'm not going to mess with her. But I am going to be messing with this one. This one is definitely ready for food. Don't you be kicking hairs at me, bitch. Urticating hairs. Gotta watch out for the New World. She's a New World tarantula too. That's the only way you can tell from an old world to a new world. New worlds kick hairs. Old worlds don't. An old world tarantula will bite you with no problem. Their venom is way stronger and way more potent. So now since we have enough, probably just do something like this. It's probably a very daring thing. I can pick her up with no problem. She's not an aggressive species. She's just scared. But I know what she is right now. We're going to pick up this. You not hungry? Thought you would be hungry. Of course, I don't want that in there. No, but she is one of my hand comparison. Last time you seen her, I just wanna. Wow, still a beautiful species of spider. Her abdomen's just a little smaller, but I did feed her a cup yesterday, so she might not be hungry. I am gonna, when her abdomen shrinks again. She is not a very aggressive species. She's like a rose hare. I also need to clean that water bowl. She dug some dirt into it. Looks like she's not hungry today. She's a very, very beautiful. You see that little thing underneath her mouth right there? Right there's her mouth, directly. She is such a gorgeous spider. You see those, this right here, you can see it, is where her venom glands are. Her venom glands are very important to a spider or any other venomous animal. Their venomous glands are how they protect themselves and eat. We are actually going to test if... Well, right now, I'm not going to mess with her because she wants to molt. I want to dampen that cage as much as I can. Because a stripe needs about 75 to 85 degree humidity, which is the same amount as the geckos, to molt, because their skins are a lot tougher. Now we are going to see if the pinky toe, this might be a bad video for a pinky toe, but we're going to pick up the smallest of the two. I'm going to come over here. Focus. Goddamn bug. She just got moved yesterday, so I'm not sure if she'll eat. We can always try. If not, I'll just feed her a couple of moths. They don't want that bug